first point, Cusca have low as short-term event, which limits the long distance travelers. My second point, many Cusca normally charge for a long time. This brings claims for the travelers. My third point, limited off-road capability. When I say this, I mean that when all people are wanting to switch to electrical vehicles, some people will have no options. For example, now we can switch to Mercedes Benz and models, but when we switch to electrical vehicles, we have limited models for those vehicles because they are new. My point battery relation. The battery reliable of those vehicles contain some toxins which when posted to the environment will dispose. Maybe the batteries life is over. Really, it's damage the environment.
Time is up.
Thank you.
Let us continue. Proposal number 3. We have Samuel Owell. Welcome, honorable member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I start here to and fully support the motion in regards to global warming. Mr. Speaker, our friends, they are raising the concern of the issue of greenhouse effect, but I disagree totally that fossil fuels are said to the lowest reduction of the greenhouse gases. The Speaker, basically, the vehicles we have on the roads, mainly they consume petroleum products, fossil fuels, and according to the latest research, 75% to 90% of the gases are contributed by the fossil fuels. The Speaker, I have a variety of evidences to prove that fossil fuels they have adverse effects on the flora and fauna. The Speaker, of late, we have experienced changes in the patterns of ice and snow melting, which has been greatly contributed to by the global warming. The Speaker, additionally, we have had an array of contacts to the atmosphere, which has led to the moderation of the environment of the atmosphere, which has caused health complications to our lives and thus mismanagement. There's I wish to support as I give another evidence on the issue of the greenhouse effects. The gases have been emitted by our petroleum products because as we consume the provision of renewables, that is scenic precipitation, that has been contributed to by the pollution of the atmosphere, mainly by gases produced by our vehicles, especially the carbon dioxide and the sulfur dioxide, which has led to pollution.
Oh. Thank you, honorable member. That proposal, Brian O'Doul.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In consideration of the course, I would like to oppose the motion which have been given out to us, which say that everyone, meaning you say that everybody in this nation, of our nation, Kenya, should switch to electric cars. I strongly oppose that motion. Why? Number one, electric cars is because of innovation, that is science innovation. The electric cars were not invented recently. They were invented at first in the 19th century. In the 19th century, that is between 1820 to 1830, and they failed. Why did they fail? Because of a lot of charging points. They were seeing that a lot of those electric cars will need a lot of charging points. That is number one consideration we need to put in mind. So I wanted to educate my fellow proposer or my fellow honorable when he said that, in fact, we are delaying. We never delay. It is because of the consideration. Saying that it is because of science, I want to put in science knowledge or science idea. Electric cars, they emit something, just like a human being. Electric cars consist of a system. Human being consists of a breathing system. And in the breathing system, we take in oxygen and remove the carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is not good in our body, so we release it. And why do we release it? It is not good. We release it for the plant. The same way, the normal cars, or I can say the gasoline cars, they always use petrol and release the fumes. The fumes are of high effect, yes, but now the electric cars has also effect. They are taking in the electricity, and the electricity, what are they going to emit? They are going to emit heat. What is the effect of heat on a human skin? The human skin is going to be affected by the heat, just to be honest. Like, for example, you are not allowed to use, or it is not biologically good to use your laptop when sleeping. Reason being, you are going to be affected with that emission of radiations. So the electric cars are going to increase the level of electromagnetic field in the atmosphere. Environment has got three levels. That there are three types of environment: internal, external, micro, and external, macro. So that level, when we have got less electric cars, the level is at far. But when we increase the level of electric cars in our society, the electromagnetic field is going to be close, thereby leading to cancer to us. That is my point of consideration.
Thank you, Honorable Member, for keeping even the time. We are nearing to finalize the form because we have the proposers. Thank the Honorable Member, Caroline Atieno. Welcome.
Thank you. Propose the motion that everyone should switch to electric cars because the electric cars are cheaper and easier to maintain. This is because the electric cars have few parts moving and no internal combustion engine, no oil, less brake wear, and parts that require and no regular maintenance. They also have lower repair and maintenance costs than the gas-powered counterparts for hence saving help the driver with the saving. The electric point number 2. The electric cars are cheaper to fuel. This is because one can charge the vehicle in his or her house or in the vehicle. Point number 3.
Honorable Member, kindly.
The electric vehicle also supports the electric vehicles industry. This is by one switching to and from a gas power to an electric vehicle, which helps people make it easier for even more people to make the switch. Therefore, fewer gas vehicles and more electric vehicles on the road will ultimately lead to cleaner air and healthier environment. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member, for even taking on the time. The last proposer, Honorable Member Peter Musioka. Welcome. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Much has been said by earlier proposers. No. About that. Mine is just to add some or complement on others which I've already said. Firstly, I can say everyone.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker. This is a house of record. You remove the cake, but the rest honorable members. Mr. Speaker, this is the house of record.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, that is not harassment.
Thank you, Honorable.
Mr. Speaker, we are point of order.
Order, please.
We are point of order.
Continue. Continue. We are taking one
A
time.
point of order, Mr. Speaker. You cannot ask a honorable member to remove a tie because that is part of his dressing.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Continue. We are on time. We are taking time. Why did you want to affect his time? Continue, Honorable Member.
Biased.
Okay, first I can say it's about the limited lifespan of the batteries. When these lithium batteries are being manufactured using electricity, they just take long periods to be used. So you can see these lithium batteries, they just have limited lifespan. At this limited lifespan, they need to be disposed after they have been used. Where these lithium batteries have been disposed. That is where the question is. Because nowadays there is no a certain method which we can dispose these lithium batteries and which when we dispose and how these lithium batteries they impact or negatively impact the environment, which cause the I can say the what can I say? I can say
Order. Time is up. Thank you, Honorable Members. I know many have a lot of points, and now, Honorable Member.
I should be given. I have requested for a point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, 1 minute, please.
Before we go to open, you should set rules for this house, Mr. Speaker.
There are rules.
Mr. Speaker, it is still part of the lesson. Speaker, number 2.
In order that there are no orders.
Mr. Speaker, this is not. I don't.
Honorable Member, please. Honorable Member, please. I'm the moderator, you are not. We did not come to see what you are wearing or what. We are here to hear a point. We need your point, not your dressing, please. Honorable Member. Right, may I take this, Honorable Members? Yes.
Kindly, can you be told that the official language to use? Because some of us, we have 30 points and we may explain using our language.
We have only 2 languages, Kiswahili and English. Thank you. May I take this chance to open the debate and the motion for today to honorable members who did not get the first priority for the big force, proposers and proposers. Now, I take this chance to open the motion to every honorable member. So if you have a burning point, we don't want repetition. We don't want, if it is a question, I need just a question and no explanation. I will only give 2 minutes in the house for you to hear what you are. Kindly, the proposers, honorable members, the chance and the house is now open. Yes, please. 2 seconds.
Yes, I have a burning issue. Please, this is a debate. When you wake up to make your a substantial point, support it by facts. Stop giving us hearsays. Let's support your point by facts because most of what have been said don't have facts. Just give us the facts.
Thank you, honorable member. For the proposers, your time is up. Proposers, kindly.
Which time is up?
Okay, order, please. I've been standing here for the next 5 minutes, opening the house for each honorable member. And I've just asked for the proposals. And I cannot see any hands.
Mr. Speaker, we are very serious.
2 minutes, please, for the proposals.
Not you.
Don't proposals, yes, please, 2 minutes only.
I propose the debate by saying that electric cars should be brought in this country. First point, I propose by saying that these electric cars, they will lead to so many development in the country. First of all, in the rural areas where electricity is not accessed, no, it has not been advanced. These electric cars will lead to advancement in places that people cannot reach. Secondly, I propose by saying that these electric cars they will measure or they will help farmers whom are mostly dealing with perishable goods. You know, most of the farmers in this country, they are fearing because they only know that perishable goods will be transported by air means. But through bringing these electronic cars, they'll be, since they are so fast, they can help the farmers. Thirdly, I'm proposing also by saying that these electronic cars, they are so fast, meaning that they will help in emergencies, whereby fire, emergencies, sickness, anything that shall be needed in emergencies. Thank you.
There to the back. Proposer, last one.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity. I'm standing in a point of order to oppose the topic that everyone should switch to electric cars. Mr. Speaker, sir, my learned fellow there, who purport to be an environmental activist, said that electric cars has a lot of negativity in the environment. But also, he forgets that in the manufacturing of these vehicles and the manufacturing of the batteries to charge and power these cars, it leads to environmental destruction. So, for example, Mr. Speaker, I will put a point about when we are going about extracting the minerals from the ground. These batteries require to be charged, and the material or the mineral which are used to make these batteries are uranium. For example, Mr. Speaker, if you look at the Western countries, for instance, Niger, Mr. Speaker, you will find that Niger has been faced by a lot of destruction, environmental destruction, because there is mining which is rampantly in the country, which is not even environmental conserving. Mr. Speaker, also I will put a point on social conflict. We know that when these things come up, we have a lot of charging points and also the charging materials to be provided. But now we also know that in the market, the scale of market says that we have the purchasing power which goes to demand and supply. And for the market to continue to have that reality of the effectiveness of it, there must be the materials should be in short term. So some people will not be able to acquire these charging materials and charging points to assess these charging points. This leads to social conflict. Mr. Speaker, also.
Time is up, Honorable Member. May I take this chance, Honorable Members, to suspend for some minutes the debate now, and I take this chance to welcome the TSA President. First, welcome our Honorable Member and our backdrop to give us some remarks, because in the course of the House, we will be continuing, we will be leaving. Honorable Member, President, please.
Okay, all honorable members, good evening once more. My name is Daniel Muso, current TSA President. It is now my humble request to recognize the presence of our host and the old patron, Dr. Bill, who I promised you that he will be here in this particular event. It is very important. So let me take this opportunity to welcome him and going to address us shortly, and I will talk later. Let us clap our hands together.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Let me say this. I was shocked when I came here. The house is full. It's a great privilege and honor, ladies and gentlemen, to take this time to congregate here. What you are doing here, you will not realize. But probably 5-10 years from now, some of you, not most of you, will be seated in the National Assemblies, county assemblies, as decision makers, right? And the most critical point that I want to retaliate, what you are holding out here is effective communication skills, right? Marijuana. So in other words, what am I trying to say? When you organize such a debate, and then you come into it in the form of an house assembly, where you call one another honorable members, that shows there is some honor and respect that all of us are intellectuals, isn't it? Whichever the sign will be the debate, let us remember that it is a learning experience, it is an interactive session, right? More importantly, I want to appreciate Chuka University Environmental Student Association. So, where is the president? Can you stand up? Thank you very much, my brother. Who is your patron? Oh, were you here? I also want to once again to appreciate myself. You're very active. Thank you for this insight and leadership. Above all, the colleagues and comrades who are presenting to the two clubs. Let me say this. You may not realize the value of being in an academic club until and when you go out there hunting for a job. That is when you realize that membership to a club can place you at advantage for your colleagues. Especially discipline clubs or the program in which you're studying. I want to say this, even as a definition, that when I was told there would be a debate today, I decided to stay around and listen to what you people do or say. In the 22nd century, what the job market is coaching and looking for are three important competencies. The first one is what we call interpersonal skills. This writing, all right, as well as presentation skills. The second one is what we call the discipline-based competencies. Some of you are in geography, others are in environment. Don't take that for granted. It is an avenue that you can use. All right. The third one, and the most important, is what we call industry-based competencies. Understand where you want to work. What are the demands, isn't it? Even as you take your courses, try to fit in, because I believe most of you, if not all of you, have just come from the attachments. If you are not, probably next year you'll be going out for your attachment. More importantly, let this union, this friendship, this comradeship that I've seen here between the environmental students and the geography students, okay, let it move forward. Not only engaging in debates, but also engaging in collective international events. Is it 6th of 4th of June every year, the International Environmental Day? You know that? Is it 6th or 4th of June every year? Yes, they celebrate the International, the World Environmental Day. And really, the second week of November, each and every year, we have the International Geography Awareness Day. Awareness Week. And the Wednesday, we have the GIS Day. So I'm hoping this year, when we invite you for our GIS Day, you'll come and see what we people in geography usually are proud of, right? Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, mine is to say this. Whatever has begun here, this fire, this spirit, continue fanning it. Right? Let geography and environmental student associations be the type of clubs that others would admire, the dean of students to be found to be associated with, all right? And moving forward, let me say this, it is also important that if you can organize even some kind of seminars, conferences. For example, this week we shall be having Cusca, the 10th Cusca International Research Conference, all right? Okay. You can probably visit and see what usually happens in a conference. Lastly, but not least, I want to wish you all the best this term of this semester as we embark on your academic endeavors. But always remember this. That's how our campus is not only about books. Okay. Remember, there's more into campus life. Not only one, there's interaction, isn't it? Remember, so that after all is said and done, we become a whole being. Right? I don't know which verse in the Bible, but I know it is in the book of Proverbs. It says, just as a metal sharpens another metal, so is a man to another man. We are sharpening one another. All right? So it's a big privilege and an honor for me to be given this chance to stand here and speak to you. Otherwise, without much ado, let me say with all my blessings that I'm happy. Probably you will find time and visit your what? Yeah, if you invite me, we shall come in your club, but more importantly, I may visit your patron. But the good news, let me say this, it was like a God-sent mission. Soon and very soon, geography and environment together, the faculty of environment. So geography, we are moving to environment. So we are brothers and sisters. Those few remarks. And I'm going to use as well. Anyone who has a comment, reservation, observation? You don't have. The first question I want to ask, environmental and geography. Then I will grade you. Who is smart, isn't it? The first question goes to the environmental group. Question number 1. Question number. United Nations Environmental Program is an office which is charged with which mandate, and it is based, geographically speaking, where is it located? No. This is for environment. What for environment? Yes. What is it all about? just nothing to do with climate change.
Good. Second question. Who is the cabinet secretary in charge of the environment? The Kenya Kwanza government. She's a woman. Where does which county does she come from? Probably you don't know her name. She's a woman. No, that is for the environment. That is for the environment. What? No, you are geographer. That is for the environment. What for the environment? That's how. Yes, please.
She comes from now.
Yes.
She's the one in the head.
Yes.
And she's also a man to it.
Geographer. This is going to be tough, man. Question 1 for the geographers. World Health Organization. Its headquarters is in which state and in which city in the United States of America? World Health Organization headquarters is in which state and in which city in the United States of America? Going to be tough. Don't Google, please. Be honest. This is it. My goodness, look at him. I've said Switzerland is a country, isn't it? I've said in which state, in which city, in the United States of America, yes? New York is a state, yes. In which city? No. So it is in New York City, in the state of New York, right? The second question. Geographer. That I want to ask. A few weeks ago, we had the African Climate Summit in Nairobi, Kenya, right? It ran from which date to which date? In the month of? It's gone contemporary. Good. The last one now, Horizon, so that I can declare the winner, right? This is for the ladies. Wangari Maathai, Professor Wangari Maathai. In 2004, she was the only African woman who won the Nobel Prize. For what? It's not a chorus, it's not a choir. What? Very good. For conserving the environment. Sasa nataka mnisaidie huko one between the two sides. Ni nani wameshinda? The last one. What's the difference between geography and environment? Maybe that should be another debate. What is the difference between geography and environment? No.
Geography is a superstructure or discipline, meaning it deals with time and space,
Yes.
whereas environment deals with things that surround the environment.
Let's see. So, like I said, geography is the study of the environment of Earth as home of mankind. Yes. Then the environment talks of the surrounding of the living things. So, everything geography is in the environment. The difference is clear as day and night. Geography is about the whole planet, all right? Everything that is found there and the position it is. Environment is basically interested with the immediate, all right? The immediate surrounding of either living or not. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm done.
So on a scale of 1 to 5, environmental science, you have 3.5. Geographers, you have 3.6. So all of you are the same. Hakuna mwenye ameshinda. Isn't it? Tuko pamoja. Ama namna gani? Alright, the good news is I want the two presidents when you meet, isn't it? We find time because you can go. But let me say this, I know most of the environmental guys, you're taking some unity in photogrammetry, isn't it? GIS and other things. So this year when we shall be hosting our geography awareness week and our GIS day, isn't it? We will be inviting you to go promote. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And you guys, and you have your own events, isn't it? You can also welcome to promote. Having said that, I want to be around so that I can move away, isn't it? With all the blessings of all people who are here, allow me now to walk away, isn't it? But kama uko na swali unaweza uliza kabla niondoke. If you have an issue, okay? For those who don't know me, I'm Dr. Kinoti Kibete. I'm at Science Complex. This room, this building, Eastern Wing, isn't it? Second floor, room 205. That's where I am, isn't it? Right? So you can always come for consultation, isn't it? Whether you are from environment or from geography. If you have issues, isn't it? Pertaining to what? Pertaining to environment and geography. I'm looking forward where we will be in one bus, isn't it? Either moving to Mombasa, to Kisumu, isn't it? As one what? As one what? As one club. In fact, we are in advanced stages now. We want to form what we call the National Geography Student Association for all the students in Kenya. Okay, both in public and private universities. Okay, so we have great vision, but we will call upon your support. The two presidents, the floor is yours. God bless you for this insightful leadership. Continue to bring one another on board. No matter what. And at the end of it all folks, you should become participants, members of these clubs. So that wakati unamaliza, make sure hujatoka campus certificate of participation. It is very important. Allow me now so that we continue with the remaining conversation. So you can take the
Thank you so much. Continue with the debate. James, Mike. Continue.
Honorable members, apologies for the time, but it is a great day. It's already past 6, but we cannot move or be on the house when we have burning issues. So, allow me only 15 minutes. I take this opportunity and moment to open the house and the motion again. If you have burning issues and a burning question, the house is open again. And please, just need like 1 minute. 1 minute is enough to explain yourself, to express yourself. And we need a very interactive session whereby we call it the Pindi Charara Sarama. So, honorable members, the opposers. We are finished with the opposers. Now we go back to the proposers again. Proposers. Kindly give us one person. Yes, somewhere. 1 minute, please.
As you know, just fools will never accept the change. So on my other side, I want to make my submission on the cost of living. If we base I'm a geography and a statistics student, so I base my submission on statistics databases. According to Kenya Bureau of Statistics, yesterday suggested that the amount of money we are using more than 600 million a year, financial year, to import petroleum fuels into our country. If you come down to where we are, it's a deficit of more than 100K a day. Just imagine you have a deficit of 100K a day. A deficit, not a profit, a deficit. You are a businessman or a businesswoman. You get a deficit of 100K a day. That's like you are doing nothing. Quit from what you are doing and change for the better. So I'm proposing that we use the electric cars into the next.
Thank you, Honorable. Areti there. Hear from Areti.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to propose. I say everyone should switch to electric cars. One, I'm opposing because I feel that these electric cars they are unreliable. What am I saying? There's two breakages. We can be having breakages in terms of solar supply, breakdowns in terms of geothermal, tunaweza kuwa na wind. In case it is being supplied na mama, allow me speak. Yeah, so that's why I support my point by saying that they are unreliable. Another thing, we have this these gadgets called electromagnetic pulse.
Your time is up.
No, wait.
Your time is up.
I'm not speaking. Wait. I'm not speaking. I'm not sitting down, but they distract me. I speak even for 5 minutes. I'm speaking. I'm saying they distract me.
Sit down. Proposals, another ready, yes. 1 minute is enough.
Without much ado, first of all, I propose to by saying that we should adapt electric cars. Point number one, there will be compliance regulation. For example, there is United Nations environmental programs that will bring nations together. So there will be unity and also there will be security. So if they comply to those rules, secondly, there will be less loss of biodiversity. For instance, mining of the petroleum will, uprooting of plants, those ones are what we call biodiversity, the living things. Thirdly, the also improvement of the relations, like you come together and argue as a nation, they also increase in economic growth. How? There will be increase in economic growth because the production, there will be more production of agricultural goods.
Time is up. 1 minute is enough. Proposals, yes. Timothy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me the opportunity to speak. I want to propose that everyone should not switch to electric cars once. Number one, there is something in business called demand and supply equilibrium, whereby if we all rush to electricity, it means the electric price will go high. When it goes high, we will run back to what we used to do. So it means we will go back to destroying the environment. Number two, if we run away and say we are going to produce electric vehicles, it means that these people working in the fuel production industry, who is going to employ them? For example, and in fact now this will lead to poverty. Poor people, like for example, my brother 16, put your shoe in the legs of my friend.
Continue. Your time is up. Honorable member.
On the environment, actually,
That's 1 unit per power, 1 unit of electricity. The cost of 1 liter of petrol. You see that petrol is much cheaper than 1 unit when you embark on electric cars. Now we need to just that on that area. Another point is, consider yourself. In Kenya, when a bird pees on an electric pole, the whole country goes no power. No power, the whole country. Third point, listen, in Kenya, in order for Kenyans to import cars, we must collaborate with European countries in that the
Honorable member, your 1 minute.
let me finish one. The correlation between
Proposals. There are proposals with a burning issue, with a burning point, a very weighty one. Yes, honorable member again.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this task. I clearly say that let's remove this mentality of saying that charging electricity, it will delay the electrical cars. This is because I said we shall develop with many things. By saying this, I mean that when we bring these electric cars, we will also, that is the reason when you go to electronic shops, usually to ask for fast chargers. We will bring superchargers. Let's unite so that during that time we are moving to electrical cars. Don't bring us back to 12 volts.
Thank you, honorable member. There are proposals, and now we enter into another question interactive session. Na maswali pekee. Yes, honorable member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. First, I want to oppose my fellow friends. You talked about the cost of living. First, I want to tell you this, that you should not measure the cost of living in this country, Kenya, as per now, because you can see how things happen. Don't interrupt me, please. So, if you are talking about the cost of living, and you can see you are importing those cars from the US, can you tell me anybody that is manufacturing these vehicles in our country? Do we have? No. And that is purely scam. Let's talk about the facts. Secondly, there's one of the people who talked about something to do with the mining of oil. Do you think lithium batteries, those minerals are also mined? Better we fight with the devil we know that the devil we know. Yeah, you get me? I still have some time, but I may look back to you. Thank you.
Thank you, honorable member. Yes, you have a burning issue. Yeah. Not a question. I want to put the house in a question interactive.
Mr. Speaker, permit me to educate fellow geographers.
1 minute, please.
Yes, I'll be Mr. Speaker, permit me to educate my fellow geographers who profess to confess what they do not possess. They claim monopoly of knowledge of geography, yet in real sense they lack that knowledge. And I want to oppose this motion that not everyone should switch to electric cars, because if we do so, we will die. And there will be no more geographers and environmental students here. The reason why we shall die is because there is shortage of electricity. What's the amount of electricity that is produced in Kenya? Recently, there was shortage of electricity, and a child died in the hospital because of that. So if we switch to electric vehicles, then it means there will be high consumption of electricity, which will then lower the cost of production. And I struggle to understand why economic geographers are here, because they don't understand. Excuse me, Mr. Speaker, just 30 seconds, please. Just 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, allow me to speak for 30 seconds. Mr. Speaker, with the rise of the cost of electricity, the cost of production will go up. and the cost of living will go up.
Honorable member,
We shall still die.
out. Honorable member, proposals, the last one. Yes, please. We are now entering into questions.
Electric cars. Back to 19th century when this model was introduced by collapsed due to lack of technology. In 20th century, someone by the name of Thomas, they bring it back. So the consideration of technology, due to the technology, some batteries, not some but batteries, some of the batteries have been introduced due to the technology, leading to an advantage. So electric cars will be due to the access of those batteries. Electric cars can work, leading to speediness or accessibility. So, like,
Your minute is out. I now put the house in a mode whereby we will be having burning questions only, not explanations, but questions. Then we answer them. So, honorable members, for the proposers, the one who have questions. Questions. You have only one. Stand up, please, honorable member. Yes. Only two. Yes, you also have a Ibrahim. Ibrahim, please stand up. Just stand. I think now with this, we will present the house because our time is much gone. We must know what we'll be doing from our secretaries. So, honorable members, the proposers, minima, please, what are the questions to the proposers?
So my question is, the opposer stated that the electric cars emit heat. So I should ask. I have a question. So the seats are comfortable with experience from we bring faster information from the experience we have. So what logic would they use to tell us that the heat at the moment that we surely is that, that's the question. Then the second question I want to ask is that this one say that when we use the battery, we dispose. So batteries are charged, my friend. We are here as scholars, and he say let's argue with facts. So my question is, where did you see the battery exposed outside here, and how? And tell us.
Thank you. Proposer, you just want to finish and then you will answer.
Yes, I want to a question to my good friend there, the young Saka. First of all, saying that we are not learning and it is baseless and irrelevant. And my question is, can you explain how shall we drive literally if we convert to electric cars, because we have reference countries from the Western world?
Thank you. Kindly, a question or an answer from this side.
This is my question to the proposers. I want to ask them one question. Relate. If you are punched on the face, do you block the punch or do you close your eyes? Number two, if there is a hole that rats used to come to your house, do you take bread and put on that hole or you repair that hole? This is the question. Instead of dealing with climate change, we want to close the house, the door, and run away to electric vehicles. This is not we should attack the thing directly. So I'm asking you, should we run away and go to electricity, or should we go back and solve these things from the grassroots? when a diarrhea whose time have come cannot be stopped. Thank you.
Thank you, honorable member. Ibrahim.
Yes, thank you. So my question goes to Midmark. Midmark, on your submissions, you say that when the electric cars will come, the speed of vehicles will increase. Now my question is, what is the speed limit of vehicles in Kenya? The next thing you say was about emission of harmful gases. Vehicles produce. Do you know which gases gas produce? The other question goes to my sister here. You say that and it will be easier to obtain cheap cars. Now, do you know the export rate or the import duty for those cars? Do you know? And what is cheap to you? What is cheap to you? The other question goes to my friend who supposed to be an economist. You said that the country, I don't know, do you know the GDP of the country? Higher income countries are the ones that are able to import these vehicles. They are the ones that are able to use these vehicles. But now looking at our country and our GDP, how is it that we can be able to get to switch to electric cars? How reliable is it? The next thing you said about electricity, that these vehicles will help electrification in rural areas. Without the goodwill of leaders, electricity will still be an issue. And we cannot be able to execute this that everyone should switch to electric cars. This is something that is impossible. This is something that cannot happen. And I don't think even it was supposed to be a debate. It cannot happen.
Thank you, honorable member. Thank you. Because of time. That is a factor.
I want to teach my fellow learning members.
We want to hear from all the summaries from both parties. So, we had our secretary, but because of time, it is already past. I think we need another session of time. Time should be a factor. Ningefika huku mapema ingekuwa. Thank you. The house is in order. The house is in order, please. Secretary, TSA, having all the summaries from the two sides, can you summarize for us and give us the point for both parties? That is an end.